Welcome back to Triple Down Gaming, everyone. We are here in our Baccarat Series, Day 5. Again, just showing everyone where we left off here. These are stacks of 100 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 700, 725, 745, 740, 650. Where we left off. We are going to do another mid-shoe entry here. Again, not the same shoe from day 4, but another different shoe of cards here. Again, for those just joining us today, we are doing a week-long Baccarat series here. $50 minimum table, 5% commission paid out on each hand. We will not be utilizing this box here, which is for tables that will accumulate your commission on banker wins there. For this table, again, we are deducting the commission at the payout of each banker win. To kind of start us off here, we're going to do a $50 hand, and for this session we're going to do exactly 10 hands, and at the end of 10 hands we will see where we're at. So without further ado, let's get right into it. $50 on the banker starting bet here. Player starting with a 5. The banker is starting with that natural, though. That is a nice start to this round. Again, 25 there, 35, 45, 47, 50. We will capture that win, and we'll keep that on the banker there. Everyone knows natural wins will follow each other. Player starting with a 4. Banker starting with a 7. The player will draw, increasing to 5. Banker will stand on that 7. That is another banker win. For this case, again, we will just pay out the $2.50 commission there out of our own stack to get that even payout here. We will capture that one as well. Actually, we'll switch it up. We'll go to the player this time. Player starting with the natural, made the right move there. That is a 4 for the banker. That is a natural for the player. We will switch it back over to the banker for this next one. Player starting with a 1. Banker starting with a 3. Player will draw, increasing to 3. The banker will draw as well, securing that 9. That is a banker win. Man, we're on a hot streak here. $25, 35, 45, 47, 50 here. We will stack those ones and secure another win there. Again, 4 hands in now. On to our 5th one here. We will keep that on the banker there. Uh-oh. Player's got that natural 9. Unfortunately, banker's only got a 1. We'll take our first loss of the night on hand number 5. And we will throw another 50 on the banker there. Uh-oh, player starting with another natural. Banker's only got a 5. Not enough to cover it. 2 losses and 2 naturals back to back. Maybe we will have to switch it up here. Go on the player there. Player starting with a 0. Banker starting with a 0. Player is going to draw, staying at 0. Banker will draw as well, staying at 0 as well. That is a tie there. We'll keep that 50 on the player. Player starting with a 6. Banker is starting there with a 5. Player will stand on that 6. The banker will draw, staying at 0 then, reducing to 0 I should say. That is a player win. Actually, we will let that ride actually, and we'll switch to the banker here. $100 on the banker. See what happens. Player's starting with 1, that's a good sign. 6 for the banker. Fortunately, that is a very strong hand. The banker will not draw, and that is unfortunately a player 9. We'll put another 50 in the banker as we come into our last couple hands here. Player starting with a 4. Banker starting with a 2. Player will draw, staying at 4. The banker will draw as well, reducing to 1 though. That is another player win. Oof. I think we might have to switch it up on the player here. We'll be a little bit aggressive here on this last hand of this session, hand number 10. I think we'll have to go $100 on the banker. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. Player starting with a 6. Banker starting with a 0. The banker will draw. The player's going to stand on that 6. The banker pulls it out there with a 9 on that 3rd card. That is a banker win to close out our very last hand here of the night on day 5. And we will pay the commission $5 right there out of our own set. And we will pay that out again, just showing even stack there. With that, we'll see where we're at. Again, with those few, I should say, losses we had in the middle there, we'll have to see where we're at. Which I think we might be ahead here, everyone. We will actually color up that $1 there, showing everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 725, 750, 775, 800, 825, 830, 834 there to close out the night.